Gemini, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Today is all about the last 2 weeks of January 2025, guys, the 15th to the 31st. I hope you had a great festive season, and I hope 2025 is being kind to you already, Gemini. So I noticed in your previous reading, some of you were, a little burnt out from work, those kind of things. Some of you were traveling. Some of you were really getting creative with your work. But let's have a look what's going down for you, all right? So one more shuffle, guys, and we're going to get straight into it. I know your time is very valuable. Gemini, okay, some of you might have reunited, okay? But this is a card of celebration, okay? So it looks like something celebratory is going to be happening. You're going to be quite sociable throughout the last 2 weeks of January. So let's have a look at this. Okay, another card of travel, Gemini. This is moving forward at a fast pace. So some of you might spend January traveling, or the last couple of weeks making road trips, these kind of things, or going overseas or planning trips, throughout 2025. But it's one of fast movement. Okay, and then we've got two major arcanas in your reading already. So this is going to be a powerful couple of weeks for you going into 2025, guys. We've got death, all right, which is all about transformation. So some of you guys, it might be a little bit of a challenge for you to, whilst you're traveling there, to really transform what you're doing and look for new ways of doing things. Just for some of you, all right? I'm reading for many. It's not a personal reading, guys. Okay, and the reason why it's all happening, money looks great, okay? Some of you might really be focused on your careers and your coin and just, luxuries in life, getting your ducks in a row when it comes to finances. So it looks good. All right. In the recent past, you might have taken a bit of a financial hit. You might have had expense. Normal, guys. It's the festive season. Can be expensive. Traveling can be expensive. New equipment, all this kind of thing for work can be expensive, guys. But in the recent past, you might have outlaid, some money. Your focus, though, this is the worrying thing. We've got the King of Cups in reverse. All right. This can be a water sign or someone with heavy water in their chart. It really is like, watch your emotions, okay? Some of you might be feeling a little bit emotionally exhausted, okay? And traveling can do that to you, the very fact that we travel, it can be quite exhausting. So, just watch yourselves, watch your emotions, Gemini. All right, what you don't see coming towards you is justice in reverse. This is just a heads up that, something might not go in your favor. So I think it's a message for you, Gemini. Don't have great expectations. When we have super huge expectations, we can be let down. So a perceived injustice might come your way, whatever that means to you. All right, sign of Libra might be important to you. Your energetic field, Gemini, I want you to watch yourself the last couple of weeks because you were burnt out the tail end of 2024 with work and projects and this kind of thing. Your energetic field is one of, you don't feel good enough, Gemini. Deep down inside of you, you don't feel good enough. Maybe somebody made you feel this way, or maybe it's just, you're lacking in energy. So I want you to, take great care of yourselves in the last couple of weeks of July. All right. The reason why it's all happening, some of you, the world in reverse, things haven't changed. Cycles haven't changed. Things haven't closed out. Some of you might have been working on projects which are still outstanding. And it might be quite exhausting when all you want to do is, move forward into new projects and places and things. All right, you're fearing that you won't be able to manifest exactly what you're looking for, Gemini. And again, just watch your thoughts. If your emotions are a little bit out of whack, you can start to be a little bit pessimistic. So just watch your thoughts, I think, what this reading is saying so far. All right, and the outcome is another major arcana. You have so many major arcanas in this reading so far, guys. It's going to be powerful for you the last 2 weeks of January. This is judgment. This is really you getting decisive about major life decisions, what you want to do, who you are, what your purpose is. So that looks good, right? So I'm going to clarify now. I want to go more into this reading and find out. It's like an onion, guys. We've got to peel back the layers, yeah? Gemini, let's have a look at this. But otherwise, it's a great reading, a powerful reading, with all these major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcanas out of 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, out of 11 cards, guys. You know what I mean? It's a powerful reading. It's kind of rare that I get this in the opening part of a spread. So major stuff happening for you, Gemini, last couple of weeks. Okay, some of you are moving. You might be moving on at a fast pace from a collaboration that didn't come together. Something maybe you were hoping for, Gemini. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse here, clarifying the Chariot. So some of you might just be moving on from collaborations that didn't really pan out. Okay, or some of you moving away from people that you used to work with or wanted to collaborate with. Okay, it's it might be a challenge. The challenge for you is transformation of how you hold it all together. This could be your workflow. You might be juggling many things at the same time, Gemini, and you want to transform what you're doing. So it might be streamlining your work somehow, maybe collaborating and getting other people to do the things that your time is best spent doing for more lucrative things. Does that make sense? Okay, the reason why it's all happening is we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. This is all about, finances, the legacy, these kind of things. And then we've got the Fool in reverse. So I think really what it is you might be feeling that you should be taking more risks and doing things for yourself as opposed to collaborating with people, Gemini. And maybe you lacked confidence in really going for it. But it looks like you're going to make major decisions in the outcome. All right. In the recent past, you might have had a financial hit or whatever. But, you gained victory over that, whatever that might be. Maybe an offer of jobs came in or lucrative contracts, those kind of things. But you did all right. I don't want to focus on your past because it's a brand new year, guys. It's all about positive movement forward. And you got the Chariot there as the center of your reading, which is great. So, your focus is, what's your emotions? You're waiting around, Gemini. And I think really what this reading is saying, don't wait around for anybody. Go ahead and do it yourself. Turn the Fool upright and go for things, all right? Those of you guys that are waiting around to collaborate with people, stuff it. Go out on your own. Okay, but you don't see coming? All right. Remember I said to you about a bit of a surprise was, something might not go in your favor, and then suddenly it will turn around. Even though that didn't pan out, you've got a brand new offer here, and this is a financial offer. Could be a new contract, guys, for those of you who are self-employed. If I'm talking about love, some of you might have been moving on for third-party relationships. Nothing was being transformed. People were still juggling. You thought that, there was something very serious there, but you don't want to be foolish and take any risks with this person. Turned your emotions upside down. You're constantly waiting around. They made you feel less than, Gemini, even though it didn't seem like it was over. You couldn't really manifest exactly what you wanted, and now you're making a judgment call on that. If it's about love, guys, I think your energetic field is one of, you don't feel that great and things aren't transforming. Again, watch your thoughts, Gemini, because it is happening for you. Okay, outside influences, again, it comes back to finances. And I think you've made some decisions in the past, Gemini, where you wanted to collaborate with people. And I think you're realizing end of January, last couple of weeks of Jan, you know what, I'm doing something for myself and I'm relying on me, which is great. Okay, your fears are, I think you have a fear of manipulative people, sneaky people, dishonesty, these kind of things, Gemini. And that's okay to have a fear like that. It's just when it becomes an irrational fear and everybody's out to get me. But I think really what this is saying is this has made you more discerning, the kind of projects you take on, the kind of people you date, all of this kind of thing. You're making judgments about it as your outcome. Okay, and the outcome for you is making a judgment that, you're not nurturing yourself by working for other people, Gemini. You're sociable creatures, you're great fast minds. Okay, use that intelligently and, turn the Fool upright and really go for things on your own. Like, be brave, Gemini. I think that's what these cards are saying. So if it's about love, first and foremost, let me take a card on that and see what this is all about. A message for Gemini. Okay, look, this situation involves marriage. Just for some of you, this isn't for everybody, all right? Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, guys. It's not a personal reading. I'm reading for many people in many different scenarios. But, Some of you might be moving away from someone that was already involved. Some of them might have been married, and you're thinking, you know what, I can't work with that. Um, and then we got soulmate in reverse. Yes, this is your soulmate. It wasn't a soulmate. It was just a lesson, basically. You know, people are in our lives for a reason or a season or life. So if that's about love, Gemini, no time for third party situations or where you're an option, not a choice. One more card on that. Let's have a look at that. A message for Gemini, if it is about love and that's the kind of situations they were dealing with. All right, there you go. I can totally relax and be my authentic self around you. You want to be with people where you can be authentic and be yourself around. All right, you don't need to entertain. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. So, you know, Gemini, what I'm saying to you is what I think this is. This can be a card of, you know, marriage and building together. And then, you know, this is what you want, your focus, a legacy. You want something serious and committed that you can work together with, you know, like a power couple, and you've got each other's backs. So the cards are saying don't be foolish, you know, foster, you know, connections where you can be your authentic self and you can build together. What was I going to do now? Some advice for you throughout the month, all right? Some positive messages, Gemini, you know, to take you into the last couple of weeks, right? You've got two here. Choose. You choose how you feel, react, and perceive everything in your life. Choose to only see through love and positivity, Gemini. You know what? You know, this is your energetic field. You know, turn the Empress upright. Believe in yourself, Gemini. You know, transform things. You know, for those of you, go it alone. Don't rely on people. Okay, give and receive love. Give love with a generous heart and receive love with an open heart. Just be careful who you give to, Gemini. Open up, give, and then watch what comes back. If it's not non-reciprocal, keep it moving. Use the Chariot to get yourself out of dodge fast. I want to take a card on that outcome, which looks great. You making major decisions that, you know what, I'm not nurturing myself by working for other people. You know, it looks like Gemini this year, a lot of you might be considering really self-employment. Perseverance, Gemini. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to do. Back to these cards here. Turn the Fool upright and risk. Go for it. Go for it on your own, and persevere with that. One final message to close out this reading, guys. We're doing all right time-wise. It's a short reading, all right? I don't want to take up too much of your time. When I am grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I deserve. All right? Feel grateful for the life lessons and where you are now. Feeling good will bring me more than whatever I thought I needed. So Gemini, you know, turn the Empress upright. This is your energetic field. Start to believe in yourself. Go for opportunities. Zero fucks given. Just go for it, and you'll be surprised at the outcomes that you might receive. So look, I hope that helped, guys. It looks pretty good, Gemini. It looks like you're on the way to making major life decisions about how you operate in the world throughout 2025 especially. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means the world to me personally and the channel. It means I can continue to do this for free for you. But in the meantime, Gemini, you know, take great care of yourselves. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out at moderntarot.net or browse the YouTube Modern Tarot store. But in the meantime, take great care of yourselves, and I'll see you back here for your beginning of February readings. Take care, Gemini. Bye now.